Sir Tom Jones, the man with a voice that could shake walls and stir souls. For decades, he was more than just a singer. He was a force, a cultural icon, a legend whose charm and sound defined an era. And even now, past the age of 80, he still commands the stage with a presence most performers could only dream of. But behind that thunderous voice lies a story few dare to tell. Because Tom's journey, though wrapped in fame and fortune, has been shadowed by heartbreak, loss, and personal battles most couldn't imagine. The glitter never tells the whole truth, and in Tom's case, it's hidden a lifetime of sacrifice and sorrow that the spotlight conveniently forgets. So how did one of the world's most beloved entertainers carry so much pain behind that show-stopping smile? What has he endured, and why don't more people talk about it? Join us as we uncover the truth behind the legend. This is the untold story of Tom Jones. Tom Jones, the man with the golden voice, carried with him a lifetime of melancholy and heartache. He was bound to his high school sweetheart, Melinda Rose Linda Trenchard, in a love that began with youthful passion. They were mere teenagers when they exchanged vows on the 2nd of March, 1957, and it was not a grand celebration but a hurried wedding prompted by Linda's pregnancy. Their son, Mark, arrived into the world shortly after their nuptials, and their young love was forever intertwined with the responsibilities of parenthood. To support his new family, Tom Jones had to take on menial jobs, toiling in construction, and even working at a glove factory. It was a life of toil, far removed from the grand stages and adoring fans that would come to define his career. Yet his voice, that powerful instrument, held the promise of a brighter future. Their marriage, though, was marred by the shadows of infidelity. Tom Jones, with his captivating charisma, found himself entangled in affairs, each well-publicized and each a cut to Linda's heart. Yet despite the pain, she clung to her vows, her loyalty unwavering. Time passed, and in April of 2016, the world of music lost a legend, but Tom Jones lost so much more. Linda, his anchor, his love, his rock, succumbed to cancer. Her passing left a void that could never be filled. In her memory, Tom made a solemn decision. He sold their family mansion in Los Angeles, relinquishing not only the grandeur, but also the memories they had created there, holding on to only cherished photographs. As if carrying the weight of her dying wish, he moved into a simple apartment in London, the city where they had shared their love. Amidst the grandeur and glamour of his career, there was also a dark side. He admitted to having countless liaisons with groupies, with up to 250 in a year during the peak of his fame. These encounters were fleeting, leaving behind a trail of emptiness and longing. Among his affairs, one was with the famous American singer Mary Wilson, and another with the presenter Charlotte Laws. He even had a liaison with Marjorie Wallace, a former Miss World. But one of the most haunting revelations came from actress Cassandra Peterson, known as Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. She shared a painful and traumatic experience, revealing that she lost her virginity to Tom Jones, an experience that left her in physical agony, requiring stitches. His indiscretions had lasting consequences. In 1987, during a tour in the U.S., a brief affair with model Catherine Berkery resulted in her pregnancy. A legal battle, including DNA testing, established his paternity in 1989. Yet Tom Jones remained distant from his son, singer Jonathan Berkery, showing no interest in meeting the child he had fathered. In his lifetime, Jones faced various challenges, one of which led him to become a tax exile in response to the 98% income tax imposed in the UK after the 1974 election of a Labour government. Seeking refuge in the sun-drenched hills of Los Angeles, he purchased a mansion from Dean Martin in 1976, a place that held both solace and sorrow. It was a home where he may have found respect, but also where he endured the weight of his choices. Amid the glitz and glamour of his career, Tom Jones found a moment of profound connection with his idol, Elvis Presley, in 1965 on the set of Paradise, Hawaiian Style. Their friendship was born in the bright lights of Las Vegas, a place where they sang and reveled until the early hours. Their bond remained strong until Presley's untimely death in 1977. A year after his beloved Linda's passing, rumors swirled that he was dating Priscilla Presley, Elvis's former wife, but Tom Jones clarified that their relationship was built on a shared history dating back to the 1960s, and they found comfort in each other's company. In 2015, Tom Jones bared his soul in his autobiography, Over the Top and Back. It was a story not just about his life, but also a chronicle of British pop and light entertainment from the 60s onward. His book, though an honest reflection, couldn't tell readers what they truly yearned to hear. It was a journey through a life marked by successes, infidelities, and heartbreaks, painted with the colors of his experiences. Through it all, he found his way to inversion therapy to maintain his health, a fitting metaphor for a life that had seen its share of ups and downs, both physical and emotional. The sadness in his story is the backdrop to his musical genius, a genius that has touched the hearts of countless listeners and continues to echo through time. Surely you will be very curious about the process of building Tom Jones' career, and this is all about his life. Thomas John Woodward, known to the world as the iconic singer Tom Jones, was born on June 7, 1940, in the modest setting of 57 Kingsland Terrace in Treforest. His parents were Freda Jones and Thomas Woodward, the latter being a hard-working coal miner. Tom's lineage primarily consisted of English heritage, with his maternal grandfather hailing from Wales, his maternal grandmother being born in Wales to English parents from Somerset and Wiltshire, his English paternal grandfather coming from Gloucestershire, and his English paternal grandmother originating from Wiltshire. Tom's early education took place at Wood Road Infant School, followed by Wood Road Junior School, and finally Pontypridd Central Secondary Modern School. Though he attended these institutions, he had a rather tepid interest in conventional education and sports. What set Tom apart was his exceptional singing talent, which became evident from a very young age. He would frequently showcase his vocal prowess at family gatherings, weddings, and as part of his school choir. This marked the beginning of his remarkable journey as a singer. Tom Jones had a challenging period during his childhood. At the age of 12, he was diagnosed with tuberculosis, a serious and potentially life-threatening illness. This ailment forced him into a prolonged period of bed rest for 2 years. As he later recollected, I spent 2 years in bed recovering. It was the worst time of my life. During this time of confinement and physical limitation, he found solace in music and art. With little else to do, he immersed himself in the world of music, listening to a wide range of songs and drawing to pass the time. Tom Jones, renowned for his powerful and distinctive voice, possessed a full-throated, robust baritone that would become a hallmark of his singing career. However, in his youth, he considered himself a tenor. As he explained, the aging process had altered his vocal range, stating, "What you lose on the top end you gain on the bottom end. I used to be able to hit a top C when I was young. Now it's a B-flat." In 1963, Tom Jones embarked on his journey into the world of music by becoming the frontman for a Welsh beat group known as Tommy Scott and the Senators. They quickly gained a local following and established a reputation in South Wales. The following year, they recorded several solo tracks with the renowned producer Joe Meek. Despite Meek's efforts to secure a record deal, success remained elusive. However, their fortunes took a turn in 1964 when Decca producer Peter Sullivan discovered Tommy Scott and the Senators performing in a club. He introduced them to manager Phil Solomon, but their partnership was short-lived, and the group continued to perform gigs in South Wales. It was during this time that Tom Jones crossed paths with Gordon Mills, who eventually became his manager. Mills saw potential in Jones and decided to introduce him to the London music scene. Gordon Mills even renamed him Tom Jones, capitalizing on the popularity of the Academy Award-winning 1963 film of the same name. With Mills' support, Tom Jones secured a recording contract with Decca. His first single, Chills and Fever, was released in late 1964, but it failed to chart. However, his follow-up single, It's Not Unusual, achieved international success after being promoted by offshore pirate radio station Radio Caroline. This marked the beginning of Tom Jones' rise to stardom. The year 1965 became a turning point in Tom Jones' career. It's Not Unusual reached #1 in the United Kingdom and the top 10 in the United States. Mills also arranged for Jones to record theme songs for popular films, including the James Bond movie Thunderball and What's New Pussycat, written by Burt Bacharach and Hal David. Initially skeptical about the latter song, Jones agreed to perform it after Bacharach's insistence. He described it as a bloody crazy song but acknowledged its classic appeal. In recognition of his rapid rise to fame, Tom Jones was awarded the Grammy Award for Best New Artist in 1966. During a break from filming at Paramount Studios in Hollywood in 1965, Jones had the chance to meet his idol, Elvis Presley, for the first time. The two artists developed a close friendship. As the late 1960s approached, Jones' popularity began to wane, prompting Gordon Mills to rebrand him as a crooner and diversify his musical repertoire. In 1989, Tom Jones was honored with a star on the prestigious Hollywood Walk of Fame. His star is located at 6608 Hollywood Boulevard in Los Angeles, California, right in front of Fredericks of Hollywood, an iconic location that has hosted many notable figures in the entertainment industry. In 1991, Jones collaborated with the legendary Van Morrison on the album titled Carrying a Torch, released on Dover Records. The album featured Jones' cover of the title track, originally composed by Morrison. A significant portion of the album was recorded at Townhouse Studios in London, and Morrison both wrote and produced 4 songs for the project, showcasing the synergy between the two renowned artists. Tom Jones made his inaugural appearance at the UK's prestigious Glastonbury Festival in 1992, marking a significant moment in his career. This further solidified his status as an international music icon. In 1997, Tom Jones recorded a cover of Randy Newman's song, You Can Leave Your Hat On, for the soundtrack of the film The Full Monty, contributing to the movie's memorable and impactful soundtrack. The entertainment world beckoned once more in 1996, when Tom Jones appeared as himself in Tim Burton's science fiction comedy, film Mars Attacks. In a memorable scene, Jones is seen performing on stage when aliens attack, and he manages to escape with a gun, making for a comically heroic moment in the film. The album achieved remarkable success, reaching #1 on the UK charts and selling over 4 million copies worldwide. Several singles from Reload also charted in the UK's top 40. Among these, Sex Bomb became the standout hit, reaching #3 on the UK singles chart in early 2000, solidifying Tom Jones's enduring appeal and relevance in the world of music. In the year 2000, Tom Jones received a prestigious invitation from the President of the United States, Bill Clinton. He was asked to perform on New Year's Eve at the 2000 Millennium celebrations in Washington, D.C., marking a significant moment in his career. This invitation underscored his international appeal and recognition as a legendary performer. In the same year, Jones received multiple honors for his outstanding work. He was presented with a Brit Award for Best British Male, further solidifying his status as one of the most revered artists in the British music industry. Additionally, he took on a unique role as the new voice of Australia's National Rugby League, lending his distinctive voice to an advertisement campaign promoting the 2000 season. In 2002, Tom Jones released the album Mr. Jones, which was notably produced by American rapper Wyclef Jean. The album and its first single, Tom Jones International, achieved success by becoming top 40 hits in the UK, demonstrating Jones's continued relevance in the music industry. His contributions to music were celebrated in 2003 when he received the Brit Award for Outstanding Contribution to Music, a testament to his enduring impact on the industry. The following year, in 2004, Tom Jones performed You Can Leave Your Hat On with the Pussycat Dolls and Carmen Electra during the 7th annual VH1 Divas concert. This was a unique collaboration, as he was the only male guest performer among an impressive lineup of female artists, including Patti LaBelle, Gladys Knight, and Debbie Harry. His cover of Kiss was also featured in an 80s finale medley, showcasing his versatility and appeal across generations. On May 28, 2005, Tom Jones celebrated his upcoming 65th birthday in a special way by returning to his hometown of Pontypridd, Wales, to perform a concert in Ynys Sangharad Park. This event, held before an audience of around 20,000, marked his first performance in Pontypridd since 1964, a deeply nostalgic and significant moment in his career. In the same year, it was reported by the BBC that Tom Jones had become Wales' wealthiest entertainer, amassing a fortune of $175,000, underlining the remarkable success he had achieved throughout his career. Continuing his tradition of collaborations, Jones worked with Australian pop singer John Farnham in 2005, resulting in the release of the live album John Farnham AM Tom Jones, Together in Concert. In 2006, Tom Jones received one of the highest honors in the United Kingdom. He was knighted by Queen Elizabeth II at Buckingham Palace, in recognition of his exceptional contributions to the world of music. Upon receiving the knighthood, Jones expressed his elation, stating, "When you first come into show business and get a hit record, it is the start of something. As time goes by, it just gets better. This is the best thing I have had. It's a wonderful feeling, a heady feeling," encapsulating the significance and pride he felt in being recognized as Sir Tom Jones. In July 2007, Tom Jones was one of the prominent artists to perform at Wembley Stadium during the concert for Diana. On stage, he was joined by guitarist Joe Perry of Aerosmith and soul singer Joss Stone. The performance was a memorable one, featuring renditions of some of his classic songs and a unique twist with a cover of the Arctic Monkeys hit, "I Bet You Look Good on the Dance Floor." This performance showcased his versatility and his ability to connect with a new generation of music enthusiasts. Tom Jones, an avid boxing fan, was frequently called upon to perform national anthems at various boxing matches. He had the honor of singing God Save the Queen, the UK's national anthem, before the Floyd Mayweather vs. Ricky Hatton fight in 2007. He also sang the Welsh national anthem Hen Lad Fwn Hadw at the highly anticipated Bernard Hopkins vs. Joe Calzaghe fight in 2008, which featured fellow Welshman Joe Calzaghe. In 2009, he once again sang God Save the Queen before the Manny Pacquiao vs. Ricky Hatton fight. His presence and powerful voice added a touch of grandeur to these significant sporting events. In 2008, Tom Jones released 24 Hours on S-Curve Records, marking his first album of new material to be released in the United States in over 15 years. Despite approaching his 70th birthday, Jones continued to maintain a rigorous performance schedule with over 200 shows a year. He embarked on a world tour to promote the album, emphasizing that he still had the fire within him and aspired to remain a formidable contender in the music industry. The year 2008 brought more accolades as Tom Jones was inducted into the Hit Parade Hall of Fame, recognizing his long-lasting influence and contributions to the music world. Tom Jones was invited to perform on BBC's Strictly Come Dancing on 16th of November, 2008. He delivered a captivating performance of If He Should Ever Leave You, the debut single from his 24 Hours album, which was praised and named the 9th best song of 2008 by Spinner, a testament to his continued artistic vitality. In February 2009, Jones participated in an exclusive performance with Vincent Moon, singing 3 songs live in front of a camera in a New York hotel room, showcasing his enduring passion for live music. March 2009 marked another significant milestone in Tom Jones's career when he reached the top of the UK music charts for the 3rd time with a cover of Islands in the Stream. He sang this duet with Ruth Jones, Rob Brydon, and Robin Gibb, who co-wrote the original song with his brothers Barry and Maurice. This record was inspired by the song's feature in the popular BBC sitcom Gavin and Stacey and was released in support of comic relief. The song reached number 1, making it his first chart topper since Green Green Grass of Home in 1967, setting a remarkable record of 42 years between 2 UK number 1s. This achievement underscored his enduring popularity and ability to stay relevant in the ever-changing music industry. Tom Jones, the legendary Welsh singer, had experienced both the heights of success and the depths of despair throughout his career. In 2010, he released his album Praise and Blame on a fateful day, July 26th. The album was a departure from his usual pop hits, delving into the soulful realms of gospel and blues. It featured haunting covers of songs by iconic artists like Bob Dylan, John Lee Hooker, and Billy Joe Shaver. To add to its spiritual resonance, the album also saw the collaboration of the renowned musician Booker T. But the journey of Praise and Blame was not without its share of controversy. On June 7, 2010, which coincided with Tom Jones's 70th birthday, a single from the album, Burning Hell, was released. This song was a cover of John Lee Hooker's original, and it carried an eerie, melancholic undertone. However, the album was met with resistance and skepticism. David Sharp, the vice president of Island Records, who had acquired Jones from EMI for a substantial $1.5 million in 2009, expressed strong reservations. In an email, he urged his colleagues to pull back this project immediately or get my money back. He even questioned whether the spiritually themed record was some sort of sick joke. This betrayal deeply wounded Jones, who later lambasted Sharp for the leaked email, the pain and frustration evident in his voice. Despite the tumultuous release, Jones had a few moments of triumph. In July 2010, he appeared on the penultimate episode of Friday Night with Jonathan Ross. There, he delivered a soul-stirring performance of Burning Hell, his raspy voice echoing through the airwaves. And in August, Praise and Blame defied the critics, debuting at number 2 on the UK album chart. This resurgence was a testament to Jones's timeless talent and the enduring connection he had with his fans. By 2010, he had already sold over 100 million records, a testament to his enduring appeal. Jones didn't stop there. He continued to touch hearts with his music. On September 11, 2010, he performed at the Help for Heroes charity concert at Twickenham Stadium. His rendition of Green Green Grass of Home had the power to make the hearts of the 50,000-strong audience swell with emotion. In the wake of this performance, he took the stage at The Late Show with David Letterman at the historic Ed Sullivan Theater in New York on September 22. In May 2011, Jones lent his remarkable voice to Hugh Laurie's debut album, Let Them Talk. He appeared alongside Laurie on the UK ITV series Perspectives, where they sang music from the album in the heart of New Orleans. His voice carried both the weight of experience and the melancholy of the blues. By May 2012, Jones released a single produced by Jack White, the former frontman of the White Stripes, titled Evil. This raw and gritty track found its way to the shelves of independent record shops, including the iconic Spillers Records in Cardiff, a shop that held a special place in Jones's heart from his childhood. It was a symbolic return to his roots, tinged with nostalgia and a hint of sadness. Jones's career took a surprising turn when he joined the coaching panel of the BBC talent show The Voice UK in 2012. This gave him a chance to share his wealth of experience and mentor young talent. Despite his success on the show, he had to weather the disappointment of not being renewed for the 2016 season, and he publicly criticized the BBC for their lack of consultation. Throughout these years, Jones continued to release music, with the album Spirit in the Room. In May 2012, he covered songs by iconic artists like Paul McCartney, Paul Simon, Leonard Cohen, and more, adding his unique touch to each of them. His career took him on an eclectic journey, not limited to music. In May 2012, he starred in a one-off television drama titled King of the Teds, a testament to his versatility as an artist. Tom Jones's career was marked by many highs and lows, but his enduring talent and raw emotion in his music continued to captivate audiences. As the years passed, he took to the stage with various artists, from Morrissey to Ed Sheeran, each performance layered with the weight of his experience. In September 2015, he announced the release of long-lost Suitcase, the final installment in a trilogy of albums that included Praise and Blame and Spirit in the Room. The tracklist was drawn from his autobiography, Over the Top and Back, a reflection of the chapters of his life. In November 2015, he stood alongside Rob Brydon in a special 90-minute show for BBC's Children in Need, showcasing his enduring appeal. And in December 2015, he appeared on the BBC's Jules' annual Hootenanny, where he duet with the legendary Paul Weller, leaving a lasting impression on viewers. The 2010s were marked by Tom Jones's resilience, his willingness to adapt, and his undying passion for music. As he returned to The Voice in 2017 and embarked on a summer tour in 2018, it seemed like he was an unyielding force in the music industry. In 2020, he graced the BBC's Jules' annual Hootenanny once more, a fitting end to a decade that had seen his triumphant return to the stage. With his duets alongside Jules Holland and Celeste, it was a poignant reminder of his timeless appeal. Tom Jones's story, filled with its share of highs and lows, was a testament to the enduring power of music and the soul. In January of 2021, Tom Jones revealed his next project to the world, an album titled Surrounded by Time. This album was poised to be his fourth collection of cover songs, a bittersweet journey into the music of others, imbued with his own unique essence. The album, like a fragile piece of his soul, was to be meticulously produced by Ethan Johns. Alongside this announcement, he released a new single, a poignant rendition of Todd Snider's Talking Reality Television Blues. This melancholic song, filled with reflective introspection, set the tone for what was to come. Then, on the 23rd of April, the world was given Surrounded by Time. Each track was a brushstroke of emotion, a testament to a lifetime spent immersed in the world of music. It was an album that spoke of wisdom and nostalgia, each song a poignant memory etched into the grooves of time. But as time rolled forward to June 17th and 18th of 2022, a significant event took place. Tom Jones, the icon who had sung his heart out for decades, appeared at the Principality Stadium in his hometown of Cardiff, sharing the stage with the acclaimed Stereophonics. The crowd watched in awe, their cheers mingling with the echoes of the past, creating a bittersweet symphony. On the second night, their Saturday concert was broadcast live on BBC Two, a poignant reminder of the magic of live performances. Then came a moment that would touch the hearts of many. On September 3rd, 2022, Tom Jones took the stage on The Voice UK. There, he performed I Won't Crumble With You If You Fall, a song from his Surrounded by Time album. But this performance was different. It was suffused with a profound sadness. After the song, he opened up about its meaning, his voice trembling with raw emotion. He revealed that his wife had been battling lung cancer, a battle she couldn't win in the face of her illness. He was the one who had always been there to fix things, to hold her up. But she had told him, with the strength only found in the face of death, you can't crumble with me. Don't fall with me now. You've done everything you can. You must carry on and do what you do. The song, it seemed, had been written for this very moment, a moment of pain and love wrapped in notes and lyrics. Within 24 hours, the song had climbed to the top of the UK iTunes chart, a testament to the collective sorrow that listeners shared with the man that had given them so much through his music. I Won't Crumble With You If You Fall debuted at number 3 on the UK official singles downloads chart on September 9th, 2022, a poignant reminder of the power of music to connect, heal, and share the deepest of emotions. What do you think about the sad life of Tom Jones? Leave us your comments in the section below. We hope you have found this video helpful. See you in the next one.